Oh, sure. But, you too.
Oh, yeah.
Um, Marin will agree to have the measurement taken, but when she asks, now, but what for exactly?
Well, if we're going into the lion's den, um, it's better to have protection.
I, I told you already, I can't go as a member of good standing society. That will mean I overrule the prince in this matter.
Oh, I see.
Told you last time.
Well,
Other young girl will go, less experienced, but other than that, I can't.
well
Not.
then, can I still make you some armor, regardless?
Yes, if you wish so, yes.
Um, so I'll take out a tape measure or like a not a tape measure, but one of the cloth ones where you can actually get measurements, and take them. And yeah, I'm gonna start crafting armor. Not that it was totally for a goal or anything of mine.
All right.
So would that be
Intelligence
intelligence
craft.
crafts? Okay.
Yeah, to begin the plan, the construction plan. Uh, Basically, the difficulty will depend of how much of a good armor you want to have.
Okay. So I have a plan then. Um, and then how many successes should I make if I wanted to make something similar to what I have for like leather armor?
Like a leather armor, about 10 successes, I would
Okay.
say. It's not gonna be, it's well. You could tell -1 if you don't want it to have any penalty whatsoever.
Okay. Then I will do that.
Dexterity penalty. Alright. Hmm.
It's 3, and then the maximum I can do is 7.
And it's your wits plus craft.
Oh, so 5. Okay, so I have 2 more.
Yeah. 1, 2, 6. Nope.
Really crappy rolls.
Yeah, and it's gonna take you a lot of time. Probably the rest of the night.
Okay, then that's what I will do.
Alright.
Can I rote it or no?
Wrote it. What do you mean?
Like, can I assume that I'm able to craft it if that's what
Nah.
I do the rest of the evening, or should I?
No. You try, but you can don't manage to quite. You don't botch it, but you're probably gonna have to do it all over again. It's not as good or usable as you would hope to have hoped it to be.
Okay. Okay.
So I just surreptitiously tell Joshua like, hey, we should probably do the thing, not vocalize it, but
Right.
kind of like, yeah, you me we should.
Um, but meanwhile, what is Lucian doing?
Yeah, that's a good question, actually.
I
Well,
believe last we saw he was hanging out with his sire on a hunt. Or that was the implication.
Mm,
Oh, real fast. Does my workshop give me any bonus dice?
no, it doesn't give you any penalty dice.
Okay.
Since
Fair.
it's not a safe place or heaven yet, it's furnished, but not enough to have any bonus.
No, I meant like with my workshop, since
Yeah.
it's
It's not enough right now.
okay.
You would need to invest some dots of merit into safe place
Okay,
or heaven.
sure. That's all I got.
So yeah, what's Lucian doing? And no, the implication was he was to finish his business with the cult and kill them. as soon as possible.
Yeah, it was originally with Josh at the time, but he decided to bugger off.
All right, so you can be with the rest of them then if you didn't go do your own thing.
Yeah. Now, first things first, I'd like to try and stay topped up on Lucian's beta supply, so time to do a hunting at the feeding grounds.
All right. So it's believe so. How many feeding grounds dots do you have between the two of you? 3 of you.
I think with what Dylan is offering up now, we have a 3-dot feeding ground.
All right, so no
I think
penalties.
Dylan was keeping one to himself.
No, I think one bonus die on a. No, it's 3. So yeah, no, sorry, no penalties on the dex stealth roll.
Groovy. And I'll also spend a point of willpower on this,
All right.
as well as a point of blood for good measure.
All right. You can add your obfuscate. You managed to break into someone flat, single man, just snoring on his couch, and get a quick drink. How many dots do you want to take?
I will take. I'll take 3 points of VT.
All right. He's still snoring once you're done with it, so he's lie. Be a bit paler, but nothing too serious.
Okay. Once that is done, I will want to do something a bit more mundane.
What?
Okay, for starters, Lucian's gonna start looking up, well, night classes on the Breton language.
All right, sure. There is some night classes that can be added in during the weekends. That's totally possible. And it's not really that hard to find if you look just on the internet. It's a bit beep. How many resources do you have again?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Overall,
no, it's fine. You don't have. Yeah, you can afford it
Groovy.
easily.
Yeah, so yeah, Lucian will sign up for those. And with that, the signing up out of the way.
Oh, you're all fuzzy again.
Oh, hello.
And with that out of the way, as I was saying,
Yes.
I will start doing a bit more occult research. I'll have to probably use the internet since most of our public libraries are now closed.
Yeah. There's not a library open at that time of night. Well,
Yeah.
there is some, but none where you wouldn't know they exist.
Alright, so smartphone it is then.
And about what do you want to search about?
Yeah, Shadowbird.
All right. Can do me a wits occult roll -1.
And nada.
Nothing like Showbird. Like you don't really find anything. You find great documentary about Nightbirds, that kind of thing, but nothing really consistent apart from few scary story on the internet that you doubt the veracity of. Nothing substantial. Nothing interesting.
Yeah, Lucian sighs to himself. Seems I have to try a library tomorrow while they're still open. And with that in mind, he also checks his phone to see if he's got any messages.
Well,
So yeah, I'm assuming at this point, me and Joshua are on our way to do our little thing.
sure.
So
Yeah.
we've decided to loop Lucian in on this. So um, yeah, Joshua, I guess you should text him. He's your friend.
I'm the one driving. You text him.
All right, so I text Lucian and tell him, hey, you want to meet up with us to do something really special?
I reply back, well, I've got a belly full of blood, count me in.
All right, Josh, swing by, pick up Lucian.
Vroom vroom noises are made.
Vroom vroom noises.
Very serious vampire business. We pick up Lucian, and I believe Dylan is going to tell him what the job is.
So yeah, I tell Lucian that there's a real opportunity for us to take advantage of this whole Sons of Phobos thing. And since you need a little bit of street cred from your um, sire, I figure you can help us, help you, help each other, and we might all end up on top of this little thing because I'm pretty sure it's going to be a shit show.
Sure. Oh, what? Well, care to disclose any other details?
So I hand him the map and I say, we need to set up these spy cameras in these locations. And then basically, like I said, as far as I know, we're going to be the ones that have to go into this place and do the deed, so to speak. So we're also going to have to think about how that's going to be handled as well, because I get the feeling as if we botch this up, we're going to be on the front page of Vampires Weekly.
Who do you, Joshua and Lucian? Do you both look at the map?
I will look at it, yeah.
Yes.
I would like both of you to make a wit science roll, followed by an intelligence occult roll. If you succeed at the first one, of course.
Ooh, here we go.
Nope. So yeah, Joshua, its placement is oddly geometrical.
Well, there's a
I know
pattern, but I guess if they're looking for full coverage, that makes sense. Unless it's a weird symbol.
Yep. 2 intelligence. Yes, it
It's the
is.
Illuminati.
Not quite.
Yeah.
But it's definitely of occult importance. You can see that. Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3. If you have to do a bit of guesswork in your head, but if you map out the point and link them together, it's what? No, uh, it creates the shape of a square inside a circle, and you know this shape. It is occult shape, symbolizing perfection, and you know the story behind it because your sire told you about it.
Ooh.
It is a symbol of perfection because it assumes the trick is you create a circle and you create a square inside of it with the same area as a circle, which is mathematically impossible.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, this is an occult symbol used by a number of cult societies. Was used by alchemists in the Middle Age to symbolize the philosopher's stone. So you don't know why why the camera are placed this way, but it has some importance apparently.
Well, isn't the Philosopher's Stone like immortality, and aren't we immortal?
Not quite.
So is it trying to go for like the perfect camera angle here or something?
Maybe.
What would the symbol end up applying towards?
No, it could really be a number of things. It's not really weighted. It could be, yeah, perfect camera angle. And it could be that just it draws on local significance. It could be something else. Don't really know right out of the blue. Could be from some Masonic thing. Some even Illuminati, yeah, shape. Yeah, it's really used by a lot of people. A lot of different reasons.
Oh yeah, I make sure to mention about the other guy that she talked to that looked like a street thug in a suit.
Street? No.
No, a heavily tattooed guy in a suit um, is somehow involved in all this.
None of you have any real idea who he's talking about.
I don't think I've seen anyone like that.
He didn't.
Well, I think my middle school actually brought in someone exactly like that. They called him Mr. Scary Guy. He was all about, showing you don't judge people by their appearances. We got cupcakes that day. That was fun. Anyway, so I was looking at these symbols, wasn't I?
Yes.
Sure, it's just like changing from one story to another. So your employers want this exactly like this.
That's what she said. That's what she said.
Hmm. And do you know why they want it like this?
She didn't give me any explanation as to the shape, but I know she's going to try to use this as leverage.
Hmm. Well, seeing as how we're stopped and planning and kind of like discussing this at least in the van, I do want to check out that black box now. Now seems like the appropriate time.
All right,
It's a,
I take it out. I show it to him. I'm like, she said this is one of a kind, one time use only thing, so don't do anything to it.
Well, I got a screwdriver here, and I won't take away anything that's not going right back where it was.
do me a dexterity computer just to be very careful with it. Well, you begin to trying to unscrew this with the computer when you and just notice that you manage to open it, but some parts just flew out the box. Not flew, but fell out the box, and
Ah,
whoops.
dang spring-loaded contraptions.
Yep.
Why does everyone do things like this? Why can't you just glue it down like a normal person?
Jesus Christ, man! We only had one of those things.
Hey, look, it's not my fault the dashboard's slanted, okay?
But you could try to fix it.
I can,
The
I
minus
can.
one.
But I could also try giving a look at it first.
Yeah. Intelligence computer.
Okay.
Yeah. Can I try and help Josh with this since I've also got a bit of skill in computers myself?
Yeah, go ahead and I'll take your dice as bonus.
Yep. You roll first, and any successes you got is a bonus die for Joshua.
Oh, I have 9 again on computers. I should remember that. But oh wait, no, I'm
Yeah.
still obsessed, so I don't get to re-roll anything.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so I'll still take a 1.
Yep.
Yep.
Every little help.
Oh,
Beat
I don't suppose
some.
I could retroactively add a willpower.
No. I'll go. Yeah. Okay.
All right, I'll roll 3 dice.
No.
10 dice, nothing.
No, this doesn't make sense. There's not enough parts. You don't even see the power sources. This is stupid.
Yeah, well, of course this is the CPU clock for it, but like, where's the battery? I don't. Did someone just throw random parts into this thing?
This is frustrating to you.
I'm just rubbing my eyes at this point. I'm like, this is amazing. This is gonna be something to behold.
It's okay, it's okay. It might not all fit back into the box, but I'm pretty sure I can still make the button work.
Do me a wits computer to try to fix that, or -1 to try to fix the mistake you made.
Alice's with this.
Wits computer. Alright, let's do it.
Hang on a sec. I'll
-1.
assist.
Oh yes, please, give me an extra die.
Oh my
Damn.
god! Woo!
You just swipe it out of my
Yeah,
hand
you
to do it
swipe
for
it on
me.
and
You somehow made it
solution-
better.
you sigh, you swipe it out, get the little bits, rearrange them, glue them, and blah, voila, you manage to glue it back, and you have a steadfast condition, and you hand it back to Joshua. It's fixed, you know it.
Remind me to get you over next time I break my TV box. Ugh. Alright, well, it looks like it's working, and the button looks like, it's actually gonna move. It's not stuck or anything. Yeah. See, it's
I
fine. It's
snatched,
fine.
I
Everything's
snatched,
fine.
I snatched the box back from Joshua's hands, and I'm like, wow, okay, that was exciting. All right, can we just do the thing now?
Alright. I'll go ahead and set it up. And I will go ahead and go through the procedure of setting up the cameras as directed.
You.
Um,
It's not very. It's very easy to do. There's not a lot of people in the street right now, and most cameras are very well. They're small. They blended fairly well with the rest of the spot. So yeah, after half an hour of just driving and putting camera, you manage to. They're wireless, by the way, so you don't really know much how long of a battery they have or all that sort of thing. So you don't really know where this is all going.
yeah. I mean, these could be wirelessly transmitting data, but unless like each of them has like some sort of very broad transceiver, I'm not sure how they're planning to get data back on this.
You don't really know. This looks high-tech, but you never really seen anything like this.
Whatever
And
it
of
is, I'm gonna have to
course,
swoop. I'm gonna have to swoop back for these later on. I think.
yeah. And of course, I don't think Dylan lets you take a look inside after what you've done with
No, no.
your
With
camera.
these tiny cameras, I probably need to sit down at like Celine's workshop with the tools for like a few hours.
Yep.
Plus, nah, man, you're not touching any more electronics tonight. All right, you're done.
I mean, you just busted up your computer 2 nights ago. You nearly broke
I'm
a
just.
Princess and Jammer.
Breaking all your toys,
Yeah.
Josh.
I'm
Make-
haunted by gremlins.
Yeah,
these
maybe
days.
maybe you're cursed. Yes. Maybe gremlins exist.
I'll have to like throw a tool out a window for them or something.
Yeah, there's shadow bird demons. Why not?
Remind me not to like go take an airplane while this is happening. So no complications setting them up then.
None.
Alright, so I'm back at the van, dust my hands off. Well, that was easy. So now what, we just press the button? What's the idea? What's the plan? Ball's in your court, Dylan.
I guess we call up the sheriff and find out what the story is with this place. Like I said, my sire implied that we were the ones that were gonna decide when to go in or be involved in that part of it. So I guess we go back to Celine and we see what's up. She's the one that's spearheading this little part of the operation.
I thought I was. How come Celine's in charge now?
Well, I don't know. She's Shira.
Alright, well, we can call her up. We just need a actual plan. See if she's... I don't know. She was, like, busy in her garage. I think she's, working tonight. You saw her when we left. How about
Hey,
Ivan's not doing anything?
Well,
Could
I
try
don't know
calling him.
Yeah, that's
I don't
true.
know what I don't know what to do at this point because I kind of feel like we should probably talk to the sheriff and find out what the skinny is on this operation.
Well, I mean, it's basically our operation. We're the ones who found this building, after all. I don't think the sheriff even knows yet.
Celine found the building.
Yeah, no, didn't Celine tell the
Yeah,
sheriff?
Celine found it like
Yeah.
independently of the rest of us, and we traced like Charles Goutier to here.
Yeah, no, the sheriff knows.
well,
Okay.
Lisa knows. Julie knows. Sorry, Lisa. So,
Yeah.
So I guess I'll like go ahead and like shoot Celine a text about the situation. It's like
Don't
Uh,
mention the cameras.
hmm? Yeah, whatever. And
Don't
Josh is just
mention
like
the
waves you
cameras.
off a little, half off a little bit. It's like,
um,
how engrossed in my work am I?
very engrossed. But before the boys send anything, we like each and one of you to do a resolve composure roll. As you hear the voice of Damien saying, "So what's the plan?" Well, nobody's talking, and you just, well, you need to make the roll.
hey,
And unfortunately, I have a wanton condition, so that's a -2, correct?
Let me check. To that, this is not a frenzy roll.
Oh, so that's only the frenzy roll?
What? Yes. No. Yep, it's a -2 to resolve in composure. Yep.
So it's a normal roll -2.
Yeah.
oh, should I have subtracted 2 from mine?
No, just
Okay.
him because he has condition. All
Okay.
right, just waiting for Lucian.
Oh, I forgot the composure.
Yeah, Lucian, you're kind of scared shitless as you hear the voice of Damien just right behind you. The other two, you're a little surprised, but you manage to regain your senses.
I'm used to this already.
Nope, definitely no
Damien,
successes.
I'm happy to see you.
Hmm. Well.
It's the kind of person I wanted to talk to. Probably about something else a little later.
Hmm.
It sounds like we're actually working up a plan right now.
I heard.
Yeah. So then you probably heard that we're a bunch of idiots.
Yes, that too. That's not new to me.
So I guess we need to actually figure out what our objective is with this thing. We still need to get information on the on this cult. So whatever we do when we go in there, we need to actually get people to talk. Ask them
Very.
what they're, how
There are
they
two
got
from
here, what they're doing.
there are two front door zombie slash guards, and I think there is at least two two level downstairs. Didn't quite got a chance to get a good look.
Are they mostly downstairs, or do they also cover
Downstairs.
upstairs? Okay, so we
I
just have
think
one direction to go.
nobody lives upstairs, I think.
Oh, that's good. We won't bother anyone. Hmm.
I've
Well, I'll take.
looked.
I'm of a mind that we can have two options here. We could go in there and try to kill everyone with the least amount of noise as possible, and then leave quietly, and then there's just a bunch of dead bodies there. Or we go in there and we kidnap somebody and we interrogate them.
Maybe. I have looked to see if there was any other entrance, and I went to the archive today, the city, and maybe there is, but when I went to check, there was some of your kind just hanging around and not, and they saw right through me, and they were not really amicable.
Hmm. I don't suppose they were guarding it for them, or maybe they were making sure nobody left that way.
I don't know, but it's fairly It's a hunch. I know there is some the catacombs under the cathedral. They're not huge, but since apparently they, from what Saint told us, I think it's a crypt. Maybe there is a passageway. Maybe not. I didn't have the opportunity to try and see for myself.
Hmm.
I don't really like enclosed space. Anyway,
Lucian, you think you might be able to check this part out and see if there's a separate way to get in
Actually,
here?
I think I might be able to know. Tell you what. What was the address where that entrance to it was?
cathedral, big
Oh,
thing.
okay. So I'll go ahead and mark that down, and I'll shoot a text over to Julia. I think it was
Julie.
Julie. Yeah.
Yep.
And it'll basically go along the lines of are the two over at X and Y yours?
The X and Y?
Yeah,
Are
X
you
and Y
talking?
being the exact street location that we don't exactly have a name for.
What do you mean? I don't get you.
The
I'm
place where
confused.
Damien ran into the
No.
vampire.
Your
Yeah.
phone rings. Julie is calling you.
All right.
Hello.
Hey,
Uh,
Julie.
yeah. Uh, why are you interested in that? Oh,
Well,
you know.
according to some schematics, it looks like that entrance is connected to the building we're interested in.
Uh,
There's a couple people posted out there, and they seem a little suspicious. I was wondering if you knew who they were.
yeah, I think so. This is basically everything that's underground is basically Lego's territory. I don't know. Bloodline of Nosferatu. I've trying to contact them to see because I thought maybe they knew something, underground crypts, that sort of thing. But I, I can't really, I can be everywhere, and I don't know, maybe it's because I'm a ghoul, or maybe I don't know, and I tried contacting Susan, but she's busy with something else that I can't talk about, and that sort of thing. And yeah, so Cathedral. Fuck, where's my? Look, hang on a second. I have some paper about that. I think there was a recent dispute about it.
All right, all right. I'll just go ahead and hang and wait for her to
Cathedral.
come back.
Yeah.
Shuffling through her
Cathedral.
papers.
Is this
Cathedral.
group the group that Lucian's associated with?
Cathedral.
I
Are
think
you
the
on?
Kakumaras are different than
Yep.
whatever underground Nosferatu there are.
Yeah. Kokmar are respectable people of a vampire society. Lygos you never heard of. Uh, After like 3-4 minutes of paper shuffling and Julie quietly swearing under her breath. Cathedral, found it. Uh, Territory dispute between Lensai Sanctum and some Circle of the Crown Nosferatu legal. Yeah, that's it. The place, Valencia and the Circle of the Crown won the place, and the prince said the Valencia can have they can have the cathedral proper, but Nosferatu will have everything under it, which basically means that Valencia didn't want to go into some place when you can be attacked from just, when there's a little boogeyman in the basement. So,
Right. Sounds like we need our own boogeyman then.
so technically, you'd have to ask a member of Valencia, but I don't know who to for access. Then you would have to negotiate with Lagos for access to the little underground kingdom, I guess. That's all I have.
Hmm. All right.
So yeah, nothing illegal here. It's registered.
That's good. I'm just glad to know that these guys aren't well, working for this cult we're after.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. Thanks for the heads up, Julie. I think I know who I need to talk to now. Real
Alright,
lifesaver.
yeah, that's my job. Okay, keep me in touch.
Will do, especially before I do anything really drastic, I think.
Well, I'm gonna get some coffee.
Alright.
Good night.
Right. So at this point, I'll go ahead and look over at them, explain to them. Well, it looks like there's a bit of a dispute going on between the, Lancia and the Crone. I know Celine's already part of the Crone, so at least if we, bring her along, she'll be able to talk to some of them.
So wait, let me get this straight. The Crones own the cathedral, but the Lancia owns the catacombs underneath.
Ironic, I know.
That's the reverse, no.
Yeah, the reverse, I think.
The Crones own
Lancia.
the Crones own the catacombs, and the Lancia own the cathedral.
Yeah.
Right. Sounds like they enjoy lurking around. Well, if we can manage to talk the Lancia into letting us in, we can at least, have Celine come and talk to her crone friends, or maybe they know a different way in. And then if all of that connects over to the building we're interested in, then we don't even have to walk through the front door.
Now that sounds like a plan. All right, let's loop. All right, I guess we have to loop Celine into this whole deal. Just don't
Yeah.
mention the cameras.
Yeah, I don't suppose Celine is, going to respond to any messages.
Not unless you call her.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll go ahead and, start ringing after, 2 messages.
And that's probably why you fucked up your armor saying.
Yeah, I keep getting bothered. Gah! I'll answer. What is it? What?
Hey! So I start looking into that, place. I think there's a way in underground. But, some of your friends actually happen to own the catacombs.
Some of my friends?
Yeah, from the circle.
Okay.
I was hoping maybe you could, help act as an intermediary when we go in there. Because if we can just walk in from underneath, then that means we don't have to deal with any trouble.
Okay. Duh.
Ah,
So what do you want? Are you going to tonight?
I'll look over at everyone's like, are we doing this tonight?
No, we're doing this tomorrow.
Tomorrow night.
Okay.
And I suppose go ahead and let Ivan in on it if he wants to come along.
Are you gonna call Ivan?
I mean, he's still hanging out in your house, isn't he?
Yeah.
Ironically, I imagine I'm literally in the same room with you.
Yeah.
I imagine if we are Bonnie and Clyde, as an example, that I am Bonnie and you are Clyde, you're busy at work and I'm like sitting on a table or something.
And I'll just kind of go, I guess I could, but Well, let's see if he actually picks up then, huh?
Go right ahead.
Alright. So just keeping you up to date, and I'll catch you tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and hang up, and I'll go ahead and try ringing Ivan. Does Ivan pick up?
Of course I would. Why wouldn't I?
There you go.
Wait, what phone do I have? I have your phone. I'm using
That's
one of
true.
your burner phones.
Oh yeah, that's right. You got one of my burners, so I just call the burner, and when you pick up, I'll go ahead and explain to you then.
Well, you're really going to have to explain. I was just cleaning up my dog's throwing up. So.
Oh, okay. So I'll go ahead and explain as slowly as possible then. Well, we're still after. We investigated the building that we found last time we were out together, and we think that there's a way in underneath. If we go in, things might go a little bit south.
Wait, which
It'd
one?
be nice to have someone else with us.
Which building?
The one Charles Goutier ended up parking in late at night. The one where there's a, Apparently a couple zombies guarding the front.
Oh, the people you like to eat.
Yeah, you know, those tasty guys.
Just that we've been to a lot of places that I can remember in recent memory.
Right. But this one is specifically the apartment. Apparently no one lives upstairs, but there's plenty of people downstairs. And that's where we're going to be heading.
Are there people there?
Should be.
Well,
At
I
least,
mean,
I suppose that's part of the hope.
sorry, I'm air quoting over here, and you can't see that over a phone. Are there people there?
I think, actual people. Not people, no.
I mean, like, not human people, but, like, not vampire people either. I mean, like,
Right.
walking people
I think we're
that aren't
beyond
people.
euphemisms here. Can we just talk straight to
No, I'm having fun. Shut up. I'm on the phone.
Joshua, who are you
You
talking
call
to? That's a deep dive cut there, by the way. That's Gotham level.
Oh gosh, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
but seriously, Joshua, who are you talking to?
Dylan, he's over here too.
Do I know Dylan?
Yeah, you met
What's
him.
up?
He went inside.
What's up, Memento?
I don't get what that means.
You know, well, it's probably because you're experiencing some memento that you don't remember.
What?
Exactly.
I feel like it's
Glad
that
you're on board
scene
with
from
this.
Super Troopers where they keep saying meow.
Still, I know you're, maybe against hurting people, but, well, if you want to come along,
To do what?
maybe talk to some people. Get some answers.
I thought we
That's
were
what I'm
waiting
after.
on something.
No, we're doing this tomorrow night. We're
No,
not waiting on anything.
No, I thought we were waiting, like, I don't know, approval or something to happen.
Oh, not
let's
us,
just
no.
let's just say we got approval.
I can hear him. He knows I can hear him, right?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, hey Dylan, you know we can hear you.
I know we got approval.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna set this down on speakerphone.
You know, I'm in the same room as Celine. I could hear the previous conversation, too.
Oh, you guys
Why
be
you-
quiet. I'm trying to work.
Why are you acting like you have no idea what we're talking about?
Because I wasn't paying attention, because that was rude. Look, she's
So,
trying
Ivan?
to do something here. Can you just make it succinct?
Yeah. Do you want in, Ivan?
Hold on a sec. Hey, Celine, were you going to this thing tomorrow?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Alright, great. See you tomorrow.
Yep.
Alright. So now we have a number of hours left to ourselves to figure out what we're gonna do until then. So I look over at Dylan and Lucian and go, well, what are we gonna do?
Well, that's a date set.
Prepare. You still got some of those shotguns, right? We didn't sell all of them.
Oh yeah, I still got one right over there underneath the tarp.
Okay. Got any other weapons?
No. I mean, unless you want one of these. He says he like flashes one of the fire bombs at you.
Yeah. Let's not and say I did.
Agreed. I already gave Celine back her nail gun too.
Okay.
You
That's
know what?
fine.
This is personal. This is about getting my weapon back. I still want my pistol. Dr. Lawrence has been holding on to it for like a month and a half now. I'm gonna get that back, I swear.
Well, I think we all want a little payback. So trust me, I'm as excited as you are to get this over and done with.
In the meanwhile, I guess I could go ahead and relax a little bit. Hey, Damien. I want to talk to you
Yeah.
about something a little later. I'm gonna head
Sure.
over to the Elephant Club. We can talk about it there.
All right.
What about you two? What are you gonna do?
Yeah,
Take me home.
All right. So I can go ahead
Yeah.
and take him home. And Lucian, what were you saying?
as I say, I'll go back to my apartment and, well, see if I can try doing some research before the sun rises.
Okay. So everyone goes back home. I go ahead and take him over to the Elephant Club. I'm going to take Damien into the office with the computer. I'm going to do a little bit of the job I asked for. Celine asked me to do, and just sort of check on the security while I'm there. And while I'm there, I'm going to go ahead and talk with Damien a little bit, and even offer to get him a drink from the bar.
Sure. Something. You have just fruit juice? I don't like to get drunk.
Yeah, I think they do a little bit of that. Coke,
Alright.
okay? They probably have that.
Yeah, Coke will be okay.
All right. So I go ahead and bring him a drink back. And as I'm just sort of working on the computer, I'm going to go ahead and start talking. So, did you happen to catch the part where I fucked up?
I mean, with a jammer? Yeah.
Oh no, I mean with the bird.
Bird?
So you didn't
No.
catch that part then.
No.
Well, turns out I made a big angry bird very angry at me.
So scary.
It's pretty scary. Turns out, as far as I've been told, there's absolutely nothing I can do about it.
Also,
Well, as far as I can tell, it probably isn't going to be affected by any weapons if they're saying that only light and fire stop it.
what kind of bird is that?
I don't know. Something made out of shadows, I think. It's weird. Weirder
Huh.
than a lot of other things I've seen. Oh, No, it's not at all the same as that. Uh, but I don't know what I'm going to do to fight it. I went ahead and made some extra equipment to deal with it,
Like
but I
what?
don't think that's going to actually be enough. Distraction at best. I need an escape plan for when it comes for me.
And you want me to help? Is that it?
That's right.
What do you want exactly?
Well, I know when it comes for me, I'm going to want to escape through the mirror. Current
That's
My plan right now is I could probably get one large enough and just set it underneath the bed in my apartment.
you. Well, that's more complicated than that.
Maybe. But I was hoping you could explain it to me.
I, you, I can go through a mirror. You can't. That's as simple as that. You have what's necessary to do it.
Right. So it would be my hope that you'd be able to come through that one and come get me and pull me through.
That. How? I mean, how would I know?
I'll go ahead and take my phone and turn it over to him, and it already has like what looks like a big red button on screen, and I'm just going to go ahead and press it once, and it'll just send a simple text message to his phone, and just going to say panic.
Huh. Sure. Mm,
Always nice to have a panic button, but well, this should do the job.
mm, problem is, I mean, is it fast?
That's the thing. I don't really know.
Mm,
All I can really do is probably hope to get away or stay safe. I can't hide in the ground like Celine does.
the high hole, bolt hole.
I could, but I just don't have a place like that yet either. I'll have to move things around soon.
I don't
Things offered
know.
me up the basement of this place, but I don't think I want to drag that thing here.
I don't know what you would be willing to pay for Balto. Can get you one.
Hmm. Well, considering my life's a bit on the line, I'd probably be willing to offer a whole lot.
Sorry,
I'll
what
just.
did you say?
I went ahead and said, well, since my life's a bit on the line, I'm probably willing to offer a whole lot.
Like what?
Joshua will just kind of like lean back in the computer chair. I don't know, man. And just like starts spinning slowly a little bit. What do I even have left at this point? Wasted all my money. My contacts barely believe me when I say I got stuff for them. What do I got left?
The mere presence empathy roll.
You got Celine.
Yep, you got Celine, but
Doop-a-doo.
he's
Well,
asking
I'm not
Damon.
like selling Celine into slavery or anything. And empathy or expression.
Empathy.
Okay.
You're still talking with your heart here, not
Yeah.
not anything else.
Did I use my other willpower? Yeah, I did. Okay, so this is gonna be like a 2 dice roll.
Mm-hmm. Well, you have to think of something, but I can find you a temporary bolt fall if you willing to work a bit for me.
Well, not the first job I've been offered since I've been here. Are you just gonna put that on retainer? Or do you have something in mind?
I'll have to think about it.
Well, if it saves my life, I'm game. I'll go ahead and reach my hand over to shake for his.
Right, I'm thinking.
Well, think faster, my hand's getting tired here. Come on, man.
Mm,
Leave me hanging.
mm. What could I have you do? What are you good at? That's the thing.
I think you've seen most of that already.
Wasn't very flattering, but Alright, let's say if I need. Alright, let's. Listen, this is what we're gonna do. In the future, in a momentary future, I may need some place to hide and some people to protect me. You'll do whatever necessary to keep me alive when I calls in this favor. In exchange, I'll find you a little place to hide where your bird won't find you. Alright?
Well, if I get that place to hide, I think I could definitely prepare for that.
Deal?
Famous last
Deal.
words.
Alright.
Keep me safe, I'll keep you safe.
He shakes your hand and do me a wits composure roll, a wits occult roll.
Alright. Wits. No longer empathy. We are going with occult. I know this is a handshake of doom. Hey, it's a 1.
He did something. You don't know why, but he did something.
It
Something
was
not really.
a magical bond.
Yeah, something like that.
Your word is
I
powerful.
like shake my hand a little bit like it just got hit by static electricity. What was that?
It's a deal. If you. I seal the deal. If you true to your word, then. Well, something good will happen to you. If you screw me over, something bad. That's all. Won't kill you.
Well, that's interesting. Who makes deals like that? I guess if we're gonna go with this high level of enforcement of a deal, can I get one more thing out of you?
Go on.
What are you exactly?
I was human, and mm, I have been taken in by, well, fairies.
Kasha Graze is just like a slight eyebrow. Fairies.
Yes, not a good kind. You know, like Grimm's Tale, right? Little Red Riding Hood, that sort of stuff.
Oh yeah, I read those
Yeah.
a ton as a kid.
All right. Did you read the German version of it?
A few years later, a little
Yeah.
bit more hardcore.
Yeah, but well, that's basically it. That's like that. Like I was taken to some place that's like a fairy tale, but a fucked up one. And when I came back, it was like that. So, in layman's term, I'm what they call a changeling.
Hmm.
That's more than
Change.
enough for you now.
I think it at least completes all the information I needed out of that. Now I got a name for it.
You do.
Oh, this is
Now you
again.
know.
Oh, say that again.
Now you know, but you don't go around telling people what I am. I won't like it.
Well, secret like that's not going to be cheap for sure. But it's between you and me.
Well, since you're gonna stay in my place for a while, then yes. Alright.
So how about for now, I go ahead and do a little bit of work here, and then we'll head there for the night.
Suit yourself.
Okay.
Also,
Uh,
don't tell anyone how you're going, where you're going. It's a secret. Very
right.
important
I
to
don't need
me.
an information leak like that anyway.
Alright.
So Joshua's going to spend the remaining hours of his night doing programming on the computer.
Which computer?
The one in the office in the Elephant Club.
Ah, alright.
Since he
You
has
can give
access
me
to it and it exists.
you can give me one roll to add to your you know what.
Alright. In's computer.
Yeah.
3. Alright, time to progress that a little bit.
You can have that, and as you look at the computer clock, 6:40. It's 7:10 in the morning, which is fairly late for you. The sun
Right.
will probably go on in like 45 minutes, 1 hour.
Yeah, time to pack
Maybe.
this up, put it into sleep mode, get out of here.
You
It
ready?
adds a conclusion to that scene. Have I fulfilled my obsession
Yeah,
condition
but it's not
finally?
the conclusion.
It's not?
It's not.
What is Damien isn't enough?
No.
Oh, okay.
Promised you a hideout, didn't he?
Okay.
Ready to go?
Yeah, just saving this up. I'll go into the cloud. Alright,
Alright.
it's
Any
good.
cameras here? In this
Hmm?
place? This
Yeah,
room?
there's one there, and most of them are outside. Hold up.
Uh,
And I'll go ahead and like flip out my phone, press a button. I'll disable the one in this room for about 2 minutes.
Alright. He goes to the door that you use to get out of the office.
Mhm.
Alright, so listen closely to what I do and do the same if you want to get in and get out.
Okay.
And he begin knocking 3 times on the door, then whistling a tune.